everyone, so today I wanted to introduce you to a new type of videos I'm going to be doing on this channel that I've kind of touched on in the past, but I haven't really hit the nail with the head of the hammer. This new series is something I'm very excited about. I don't really know what to call it, so I think I'm just going to start calling it Typrific because it's going to be talking about a lot of psychology and typology stuff that has to do with the Myers Briggs type indicator study, questionnaire, test. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I kept putting it off because I couldn't find ways to perfect it, and I kept finding errors in the way that I wanted to put out the videos, or I didn't know enough about the test or things like that, and I was letting those things become roadblocks and get in the way of me talking about it with you all, and I wanted to just put it into my procrastination, perfectionist tendencies, and I wanted to just make it. But this is a very complicated test and study, and I want to go into like the depths of it so you guys can really understand it in a very in a deeper way than I've explained previously and on my channel with other YouTubers when I've discussed their personality types. So I'm just going to start with the basic idea of what the Myers Briggs type indicator test is. It's basically a questionnaire that is designed to measure how we intake information from the world and how we make decisions. These preferences were taken from Carl Jung's first book that he published in the early 1920s called Psychological Types. And he discusses the different preferences that people have and the different types have. And these four major functions of how we perceive the world around us are sensing, intuition, thinking, and feeling. So the actual MBTI questionnaire was created by two women, Catherine and Isabel Briggs, and that is where we get the test from. So what this does is it filters our psychological preferences into 16 different types, which I've actually mentioned in previous videos, which is INTJ, ENFP, ISFP, etc, etc, etc. I will go into more details about that later of what the actual types are. And these types aren't like going to tell you someone's actual personality, like are they mean, are they nice, are they funny. It's not that type of personality test. More just shows the preferences of how we function, and it's kind of like when you write with your right hand or your left hand, it's because of what your brain prefers. It's you prefer to write with your right hand because you're left-brained and that's just easier for you, although you can use your left hand even if you're right-handed. It's just a preference because it's easier and what's more natural for you. The same goes for communicating, taking in information, and how we react and make decisions in the world around us. These are the preferences that I'm going to be talking about, the functions I'm going to be talking about. Obviously, this is going to be a very intensive video where you're actually learning about yourself, other people, personality types, your brain, how you function, and this is something that I'm very scared to do because I'm not a psychology major in college or anything. I just know a lot of this stuff because I've read a lot of it. I've spent a lot of time learning this, and I really want to share it with you because anytime I go anywhere, people love talking about this. So I figured that if you guys knew a little bit more detail, like a more deep dive into this study, that I think you guys would really like it as well. But I want to preface this with I'm actually learning as I'm talking about it. So if you guys find that I make an error in anything that I say, please kindly correct me in the comments down below. Don't go on a witch hunt and search me down and be like, Catrific is horrible with personality type indicator things, but rather just tell me so I can learn, because I have a really good grasp on the dichotomy types, so like introvert, extrovert, perceiver, judger, thinker, feeler, etc. But I am still very much learning about the functions and how the functions come into play with the other letter types, and so I'm hoping to be able to communicate it clearly to you guys exactly what you need to learn and what I'm learning, but just bear with me. I think it's going to be pretty good. I've been spending a lot of time learning about this. I am beyond excited to do this series on my channel, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I hope you like it just as much as I do. I hope it's just as interesting as to you as it is to me, and yeah, don't forget to like this video if you like it. It really helps out the video and it helps out me, and it lets me know if you guys actually like what I'm going to be talking about, so I hope you like it. And be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys have any questions about typology or the Myers Briggs type indicator, because I'm going to be reading all the comments, so I make sure that I cover everything in my future videos in this series. Okay, I think that's it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!